Hello, guys. Merry Christmas. Hope everybody's having a fantastic week so far. Today is 23 December. It is Thursday morning here. Of course, you guys are looking in the evening over there in America or wherever you may be. Chris, it's the 23rd where you're at. You're not going to be awake for this message, so you probably don't need to see this. Anyway, guys, here we are. We are at the end of playoff round 1 and the beginning of playoff round 2. I'm going to go and tell you what happened. First matchup, we have the Texas Cake Standers and the Hooligans. The Hooligans came into the playoffs at 5-9. Cake Standers were at 9-5. A lot of people think that, I don't know if people think this or not, but if a team that's 5-9 does not deserve to be in the playoffs. That's not what I say. Some people might think that in other leagues. If you're there and you're in the third in the division, you're the wild card. Simple as that. Just like if you have in the past we saw the Seattle Seahawks at 6-8. What was it? 6-8? No. 7-9. Yes, they were 7-9, and they reached the playoffs one year. I remember that. And then you had everybody in the AFC that had awesome records. Anyway, that's what we do. That's what we live with. That's why we had the divisions. All right. First matchup, Hooligans, Cake Sanders. Patrick Mahomes in there. Thursday night football, 35 points. I was worried, boys. I was very worried. And then yesterday you had Antonio Gibson. I'm sorry, day before yesterday. It was yesterday. That's right. The Washington played Philly yesterday. 17 points from Gibson. I'm like, all right, that's fine. 92 points for the Hooligans. Yes, there is. If you're wanting to look on your bench, you have Gabriel Davis in there. You could have played 3 receivers instead of 3 running backs because one of your running backs got a big goose egg. 25 more points right there. 8 instead of 4. That's 3. That's 28 points. You lost by 37. I don't see it, man. I don't see how you would have tied. So, Chris, it's good that you have people in your lineup or on your bench that you couldn't have won, but it is what it is. 92 points for the Hooligans. Cake Sanders, 12 from Dak, 16 from Zeke, 23 from Taylor, 34 from Cooper Kupp. 34 from Cooper Kupp. He's been an all-star this season. I think he's if it wasn't going to be a quarterback that got the MVP, I think it should go to either Jonathan Taylor or Cooper Kupp, being honest with you. Because they're both leading the league in their respective positions. Anyway, 129 for the Cake Sanders, 92 for the Hooligans. I move on to face, given the business, and we'll get on to that matchup here in a little bit. Next matchup, we have Yo Mamas and the Reapers. First year in our league, Yo Mamas reaches the playoffs as a wild card team. Of course, it did come down to the last week, and a lot of stuff needed to happen, but it happened. It did. And here we are. Yo Mamas, 9 points from Derek Carr. Dalvin Cook only got 10. Dylan got 10. Matt Gay got 10, the kicker. Nobody else scored 10 or higher in your awesome lineup that you set. I don't know why you didn't play Hunter Henry because he's not. Yeah, Hunter Henry is on your bench. I don't know why you dropped the Saints defense because look what they did against Tampa Bay. Everybody knows that was going to happen. Don't know why you did that. Miles Sanders, you benched him. He got 16 points. 13 points from Emmanuel Sanders. 12 from DJ Moore. I tell you what, we were going to flip your bench and your starting lineup, and you would have tied. Actually, you probably would have won because the Reapers only had 77. Let's get into that. Kyler Murray, 12 points. Austin Eckler, 17. 12 from Josh Jacobs, 14 from the Rams defense. You too, Mike. I mean, you got MVS on the bench with 20. You got Dalton Schultz on the bench with 20. Going in against the Fatties next week, man, you're going to need to start thinking about some things. A lot of things. 77, Reapers. Yo Mamas gets 53. Reapers moves on to the Fatties. Yo Mamas gets the 6th overall pick in our draft starting next season. Back to the Hooligans. He gets the 5th overall pick in the draft for that. All right. So, I said I was going to go into the, the preview for the second round of the playoffs, and here we are. Fantasy preview, fantasy preview, fantasy preview, league. Storing, no, that's not it. Where's that? Branch of starting lineups. Here we go. Yes, here we are. We have the Texas Cake Standers and Given the Business. Now, this is our third time playing each other this season. As y'all saw in the chat, Rodney put a little broom emoji on there. And I said, hey, we're probably going to see each other again. And sure enough, we are. So you need to take your little broom and put it back in the closet. I got Dak starting, 23 points rejected, 18 for Zeke. Taylor gets 20, 22 from Jefferson, 25 for Cooper Kupp. And look at my lineup. Please look at it. Projected at 145. For Giving the Business, Tom Brady projected at 25 points, 19 for Alvin Kamara. Brandon Cooks is out now. He's got COVID. You got him in your lineup, bud. Let's get a solid matchup here. Deebo Samuel, he plays tomorrow morning, 14 points, 8 for Zach Ertz, who's questionable. 107 projected to 4, Giving the Business right now. There's a lot of red markers on both of our teams. Kendrick Bourne, he's for my guy, he's got COVID. He's out. I don't know if Lamar's going to come back with that ankle. Tony Pollard, who cares? I'm starting Zeke. Over there for you, you got Fields that's questionable. I mean, you're going to start Brady. I mean, why wouldn't you start Brady? Or Stafford against the Vikings. That's going to be tough. Christian McCaffrey, he's still on IR. Swift is questionable. Ramondre Stevenson's questionable for you. Tyreek Hill has COVID now. That really stinks. You have Blake Jarwin and Hawkinson in injured reserve, and Darren Waller's questionable as well. I know your tight ends are in trouble, but I just want us to start the best people that we can. Right now, you have 3 receivers in. One of them has COVID. I don't know if he's playing right now. Yeah, I hope we have matchups that go good against each other. Yeah. Right now, projected 145 to 107. Good luck, Rodney. It's going to be a fun weekend, but put the broom up, okay, bud? All right, now we have the Reapers and the Fatties. Both Cowboy fans, both of them in the conference title game here. Kyler Murray in there for the Reapers, projected 23 points, 9 for Darrell Henderson, 15 for Van Jefferson, 15 for Gronk, 13 for the Bucs defense going up against the Panthers. That's a good one. For the Fatties, Kirk Cousins, 22 points. Fournette, he's doubtful. He's in your lineup, Brandon. Fix it. I don't know, because he did not look good. I saw a little note on ESPN that it looks like Fournette is going to injured reserve, so look for that. Mike Evans, 17 points projected. George Kittle, 12 points. These guys are both projected to get 115 points as it stands right now. Brandon, you got some running backs on your bench that's done really well in the last few weeks, like Deontay Foreman and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Mike, for you, your bench looks crazy because you got COVID with Austin Eckler. Jacobs is questionable, and Adrian Peterson's out. There's your running back situation. You got a couple of receivers on COVID that's on your bench. Good Lord, this is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Anyway, guys, both of you projected 115. That is your playoffs round 1 recap, playoffs round 2 preview, guys. The winners of these games goes on to get the ASFFL title, and the losers will play again next week for the third place team. I will post something else up that I typed up earlier, guys, and let me know what you think. I think it'll be a way to keep teams more competitive in the upcoming seasons. I spent some time thinking about this. I just need your go ahead. We can all vote on it, of course. I just think the rosters are too big. I know we've had it for years like this, but yeah, it's time to change it up a little, I think. Anyway, guys, I will post this video right now, and we'll talk to you later.